Today we are making Neapolitan style pizza. I stress style, this isn't strictly traditional. You'll need a pizza peel, a pizza stone, and a stand mixer. I've included a condensed recipe and all the ingredients in the description to make it easy to follow. Let me show you how. Start by making a Poolish, one day in advance. It's a simple mixture of flour, water, and yeast, and it's meant to enhance flavor and texture. Measure 200 grams of flour, sift it, then add it into a large jar. Add 200 milliliters of water and 15 grams of fresh yeast or 5 grams dry, plus half a teaspoon of sugar or honey. Mix until dissolved, pour it over the flour, mix to incorporate, cover with a lid and refrigerate overnight. A good sauce is key for a successful pizza. Grab 5 to 10 garlic cloves, depending on your taste, and give them a good chop. Add freshly ground black pepper, a teaspoon of chili flakes for heat, 1 teaspoon dried basil, and 2 teaspoons dried oregano. Optionally, you can also add fresh basil and oregano. Simply stack the basil leaves, place the oregano on top, then roll tight. Using a sharp knife, thinly slice it and finish with a rough chop. Then set it aside for later. For extra flavor, I like to infuse the oil with a few slices of salami. Heat some oil in a saucepan over medium heat and add the salami slices. Cook for a few minutes, just enough to infuse the oil. Now take out the slices and add the spices. Sauté for about 30 seconds, enough to wake up the flavors. Add 800 milliliters blended tomatoes, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and about 3 teaspoons of salt. You want the sauce a bit on the salty side. Give it a good stir, reduce the heat to low and simmer for 15 minutes. If you use fresh basil and oregano, add them now and simmer for 1 more minute, then turn off the heat. At this point I like to add a special ingredient I made, called red miso. It's a twist on the traditional miso and it's made with tomatoes, smoked paprika, garlic, soybeans, koji rice, and fermented for at least 6 months. I'll have a video on how to make it soon. Until then, you can check out my video on how to make koji rice, link in the description. The red miso adds richness and umami to the sauce. It's potent and a little bit goes a long way. I like to finish the sauce by stirring in a pinch of baking soda, just to mellow out the sauce's acidity. Let's make the pizza dough. Measure 200 milliliters of warm water and dissolve 30 grams of fresh yeast or 10 grams dry, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 15 grams of salt, and optionally 50 grams of shio koji, which does wonders in dough. You can check out my bread recipe video, where I talk more about it. If you skip the shio koji, add 30 milliliters of water instead and 5 extra grams of salt. Now measure and sift 400 grams of flour. Add 3 grams of xanthan gum. This allows more hydration, giving a fluffier dough. If you skip it, use 30 milliliters less water. Pour the yeast mixture over the flour as well as the Poolish we made the day before. Use a spoon to create a shaggy dough. Then set up the stand mixer with the dough hook and knead at low speed for 10 minutes. The dough should be elastic and tacky. Lightly oil the work surface and place the dough on it. Stretch the dough, fold the sides in, flip, and shape it into a ball. Place it back into the lightly greased bowl, cover it with a damp towel and proof until doubled. Once proofed, lightly grease the work surface again, and the surface where you will place the dough balls. Drop the dough on the work surface and divide it into 3 fairly even pieces. You can use a scale if you want to be precise. Just like we did earlier, take a piece of dough, stretch it, then bring in the sides. Flip it and shape it into a ball. But this time make sure the underside is sealed properly. Repeat with the remaining dough, then cover with plastic foil and let them proof once more. Meanwhile, place a pizza stone inside your oven and preheat it to its maximum temperature for 20 to 30 minutes. We'll use the broiler to cook the pizza fast. While the oven heats and the dough rises, let's prepare some toppings. You can use whatever you want. I like to keep it simple. Salami slices, thinly sliced onions, fresh mozzarella that I place on paper towels to remove excess moisture, and Emmental cheese. When everything is ready, generously flour the work surface, gently pick up a dough ball and toss it in the flour on both sides. Use your fingers to gently press from the center outwards, pushing air towards the edges to form the crust. Make sure the center is fairly even in thickness as you stretch it. Another way to stretch it is to drape the dough over closed fists and open your hands while rotating, letting gravity help. Finally, decide how big or small the crust should be. I prefer it smaller. Add 1.5 tablespoons of pizza sauce and spread it evenly. Next comes the salami slices, then mozzarella pieces, followed by onion slices and the Emmental cheese. Finish with a dash of olive oil. Dust the pizza peel with rice flour or semolina so the dough won't stick to it. With a quick motion, slide the peel under the pizza, give it a light shake to make sure it moves freely, then place it on the stone. Bake under the broiler for 4 to 5 minutes. Timing might vary by oven. When it's done, take it out and immediately grate some Parmesan over it, so it melts. Let the pizza rest for a few minutes, then slice and serve. And that's it, homemade Neapolitan-style pizza. Enjoy! Thank you for watching. I hope this video helped you learn something new or inspired you to give this recipe a try. And if you do, leave a like, subscribe, and let me know how yours turns out. Want more? Check out another recipe here. I think you'll like it. If you have any questions or ideas, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, bye.